I'll check sound.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Oh, yeah, we got sound.
All right, cool. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Bashem, Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai, Bahashem,
Bashem,
Hakodash.
Hakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And we're just going to get into basically, a prophecy update. There's a few things going on, all right, throughout the world. All right, you got the WHO, all right, which that stands for the World Health Organization. All right, they're saying that there's a new disease out there. All right, which it's I'll say this, it's not brand new, but a new variant of monkeypox. Okay, is spreading, which that came out a couple years ago. All right, and caused a little bit of a scare for a moment, and they're pushing that narrative out there once again, and we already know what this is going to lead to if they want to play that card. All right, we dealt with the situation in 2020, 2021. Okay, and the whole world was shut down basically. Okay, you see, and
which is
you have
ironic
that.
because it happened. Oh, Slack.
Yak, no, you got it, Doc.
My bad. I didn't know you were still talking. My bad.
No, it's all good. You got it, bro.
No, I was just saying it's ironic because it happened around election year the last time, man. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
it's the same thing that's going on right now. Where the earth is in a breaking point and hostilities, and then you got these elections, and it's always mass chaos going on around these elections, and then next thing you know, it's another boogeyman coming into effect, like the brother said.
Yep, exactly. Hey, if a brother can get that, where it talks about the perplexities, I think it's in Luke, but I'll make a couple more statements real quick. You also got hackers on the rise once again, and this time they're talking about the whole Social Security data base, getting breached. Okay, because they really want to scare the people, confuse the people. All right, and basically put them to their knees, basically. All right. And while all these things are happening, while they're distracting you with this, I'll say this: while it's also affecting your life, all right, you have the buildup of World War III. Okay, it's getting um, this war is getting more intensified as the days go on. Okay, the United States just approved 20 billion with a B, 20 billion. Okay, dollars. All right, to give to Israel, for weapons. Okay, then you had these Ukrainians. They're starting to fight back more, right? Mind you, their weaponry is coming from the U.S. as well. Okay, the EU, NATO, and they're starting to push into more of Russian territory. Okay, all right. So a lot's going on. And then what did you say, Lahab, as well? You said something about I think it was North Korea.
Yeah, North Korea was getting into it with Ukraine like a few days ago. Um, the U.S. embassy in Syria just got shot up. Well, blasted with it got fired upon.
Mm.
You know, they hit it with rockets. Yeah, because it's a lot of little. They tell you about it's proxy wars, but then it's also other little proxy wars, little things going on that you don't even really hear about, man. You know.
Uh, But yeah, so that's what basically we want to talk about. But can you get it? It talks about like the perplexities.
I
Okay.
got it right here.
Uh,
Yeah, this is Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
yep. So these nations are going to be in distress, right? In perplexity. These people are not going to know what the hell is going on, man. All right. That's why it's so important to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because as this place continues to break down, these people, their hopes and dreams are going to vanish away, more and more. And they're not going to know what the hell to do. Because really, what it is they've invested in the beast system, and the beast system is falling right now, which is Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right, but hey, we got the investment in Yahweh Bashim Shai, which has given us what? Hey, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So we got insight on what's going to happen. We understand that there's going to be a great destruction. We understand World War III is bound to happen. Okay, we understand that these events with these hackers and the the collapse of the American dollar is going to lead to chip activities. We understand these things, while these people don't. You see. And I'll
They
say,
just
hey
not
man,
figuring out.
so like you got it. Doc.
Oh, nah, go ahead. My bad, bro. That's the
No, it's
second
done.
time.
You got it, bro.
And I was gonna say, they're just not figuring out that it's the end, man. Most of them, they're just not figuring out that it's a World War III. Like they see the hell coming on, and that's about it, man. We still have the upper advantage on these people because we have the spirit, man. We've been telling you about these things before you could see them, and now that you see them, you don't even know how to get up out of these situations. Most of y'all still calling on cheese and rice, man. Or prepping just for somebody else to come in and rob you. You people don't really have a real game plan, man.
Exactly. Exactly. Because these people, you know, everything has to be tangible for them. You know what I'm saying? They got to see it, taste it, touch it, hear it. You know what I'm saying? If they can't, have these things happen, all right, then it's not real. Or if we always mention this, if Esau, their God doesn't say, that it's on point, they're not going to believe it. You know, hey, but hey, Lord willing, we're a part of the elect. We got that faith, you know. All right, and with that faith, it allows us to, to see, basically into the future, man. The prophets were called seers, in the ancient world. All right, which is seer, they got that vision. They're visionaries. You know, we see past this place. This is to us. This is not the end all be all. All right, America is not, the kingdom of heaven on earth. Really, this is a hell on earth. You know, if you want to get, for real. Okay, but you brother,
I got two.
brother, and I got a precept too.
All right. Real quick, this is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, because the Lord gave us that eyesight to see, to understand these things. All right. Because the Lord has declared the end from the beginning. He already told us how it's going to play out. But 2/3, they've heard the same thing, but not being mixed with faith, they just can't see it, man. They're blinded. You know what I'm saying? Like the prophecy of Isaiah.
Right.
But this is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. Okay. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right. So there's gonna this is a house divided right here. You know what I'm saying? Esau Edom is the house divided. His kingdom is crumbling. This is verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So you're gonna have people going up against the government, all right, the authority that's set up right now, the police. Hey, they're not gonna care what it is, man. It's gonna be a time like no other, and these people are gonna take matters into their own hand with force, with violence. You
Yeah.
see?
Hey, Ak, it's funny on the comment board. With this whole WHO and the monkeypox and all that, right? When you read the comments, no one's falling for this, for this trap anymore. Hey, people fell into it before, and now they see it, and you could see and sense that there's going to be an uprising very soon. Like these people aren't going to be, willing to just bow down this time, man. Especially these, as we always like to bring out these, constitutionalists, right wingers. You know what I'm saying? But I'll even say this: even people on the so-called left, right? These liberals, they're going to get pushed, and they're going to get backed into a wall so much that they're going to fight at some point. You know, because there's
Yeah.
only so much one can handle. All
I mean,
right.
those the liberals are pretty vicious as well, man. I mean, they really, when it comes down to it, they're both two retarded sides on this bird, man. You can't say that one's more violent than the other because you see how they both get down, man. And then because they think that they're fighting for a cause that's gonna free or liberate something of their wickedness, and it's just not gonna be, man. Because the Most High doesn't want it this way, so it's not gonna be peace saith the Most High unto the wicked. And both of them, the whole Babylon is wicked, man. If you're upholding this place, you're fucking wicked because you're trying to uphold some value that the Most High is not dealing with, man. And it's outside the scriptures. Although the Republican or the GOP party might say that they're conservative and they believe in a Christian America, Christianity for one is off. But aside from that, they believe in the numbers of allowing certain things to coexist with it. You got trannies for Trump, man. You got you got people that subscribe to uh promiscuous lifestyles or whores. That say that they pro Trump, man. You know,
I'm sorry. Did you say trannies for Trump?
yeah, bro.
God damn, bro.
yeah,
Bro, push the button, man. This place needs to
yeah.
go down ASAP, man. What the hell? What the
Go
fuck?
all out against each other. You got, even speaking about that, you got certain feminists that don't like other feminists that don't like trannies because they'll call them TERFs. All these people are against each other, man. If this ain't the end, I don't know what is.
Right.
You know?
Good. I got a little more. This is Second Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, showing you that martial law is going to be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All right, because the cities are going to be blocked off. The highways, the back roads, even. You see, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, because they're not going to be able to turn to anyone. They're not going to have no hope, no answers. You see, then 2/3 are going to be seeking, all right, the men of the Lord to find out which way to go, what's the name of the Lord, how to be saved. It's going to be too late. Right now is the time of salvation. Right now is the time to get this before the evil time comes. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity, meaning no mercy upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So, another part of the cities, being blocked off from people entering and exiting. All right, that you got semi trucks, who deliver the food into the cities. All right, these storehouses are going to be found empty. All right, then people are going to go house to house, robbing and killing one another over some bread, over some water, man. And until that runs out, once that runs out, then they're going to eat their children, then they're going to eat themselves, right? And people, they're going to turn to cannibalism, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're coming a time like no other, man. All right, greater than anything you've ever seen or heard of in the past. All right, we're at the end.
Yeah, and that's heavy. And you brought out the that whole trucking, right? Because Basically, I was talking to this trucker, and that whole industry is messed up right now. It's so messed up, and it's because of all these migrants that are being let in, okay, into the U.S., into Canada, okay. You have a lot of in particular these East Indians that are going into Canada right now, and pretty much what's happening is they're coming from like Montreal, Toronto, in particular those two cities, and maybe also Vancouver as well. And what they're doing is they're taking, they'll cross the border because it's easy to cross the border from those two areas. They cross the border, and they're taking loads for a lot less than what an American would. Okay, and that's creating all this, what's like controversy, because now these vendors don't want to pay, the American truck drivers the proper amount that they should be getting. Okay, which is leading to, if a brother can get that real quick, where it talks about the uproars of the people.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
why you're going to start seeing more strikes again with these truckers, because they're not, like I said, getting paid properly. Because these corporations, they're greedy. They're for themselves. All right, and then
Well, yeah.
obviously when that happens, you're going to have a shortage in supplies like they had a few years back. Remember, everything was in shortage. You
Yep.
know, it
Corn
took
shortage.
you forever to get your Amazon, whatever product that you bought. Sometimes you went to the store and they didn't have maybe some dog food or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your favorite snack. You'd have to wait a day or two, whatever. You know, but this time around it's gonna ramp up. And then on top of that, because everything is orchestrated by these elites, right? What they can say too is, or what they're gonna do more than likely, with all these foreigners coming in, they're gonna have some type of, you know, attack probably on U.S. soil, and that's
Perfect.
gonna give them the justification into shutting stuff down too. Or it's either you got all these East Indians, you got all these Somalians, all these Venezuelans, Ecuadorians, so on and so forth. It's just too much. We don't know who's who, and we gotta shut things down. It's for your safety. Because
Digital
they
border.
say that again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that digital border that they're really trying to push too.
Yep. You know
they the reason why they here to begin with. So it's all
exactly,
plans of
Right.
elites,
Fucking
man.
madness.
exactly. But do you got that real quick, Ak? Uproars of the people. If not, I'll get it real quick.
I got it right here. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even
Yep.
from the beginning.
And you just had a major earthquake out there in California. They felt it from San Diego to San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. It was
Shit.
Southern Cali and also Northern Cali, and it was about like a 4.5 on the Richter scale, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what was recorded though, because all the citizens that were there was saying that it felt like one of the greatest earthquakes they ever had, because California, they tend to have earthquakes, so it's kind of common to them, So
Yeah.
that earthquake, it did a little damage, man. If
Tom.
not to the people, to the infrastructure,
Exactly.
definitely, man.
Exactly. And then it said what? Hey, there's going to be uproars of the people. And going back to what I was saying, with the whole trucking thing, you're going to have those truckers start, protesting again, like how they did, maybe 2 years back. Okay. And then even right now, we out here in Chicago, this week coming up, you have the DNC, which is the Democratic National Convention, being held out here. And you already have over 100 different organizations that are going to protest, while that's going on. okay? And it's all dealing with the whole situation with Israel and Palestine, okay? So, hey, things are happening. 100 different organizations. Come on. You know, and I'll say this. You know, it's getting to the point where the whole world is starting to see who the problem is, and it's in particular. All right, yeah, we know it's the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, but out of all their tribes, the main one that's really causing a ruckus in this earth are those Amalekites, man. All right, you know, the ones that are living in the state of Israel right now.
Right. If I can back you up.
They're the problem, and people are calling it out, and now they're getting scared because, as the scriptures say, the earth is going to rise up against them, right?
Oh
So now
yeah,
they're getting
yeah.
nervous, man.
And then you got Jake, this fucking right, this part of the Southern Kingdom, dude. He just straight up said he hates so-called white people, man. So Lord putting that hatred back in Jake.
Huh?
That's right.
Because Jay can't even walk the street without somebody calling the cops or having a cop give him a ticket, or damn near shit, who knows, they might get put to death for it. I just seen this thing. This is wild. This guy called. He was, you know, Southern Kingdom Jake, right? He was a little bit of a bigger guy. He called the cops because his baby mama basically was kidnapping his daughter, which he has custody of that daughter. She's like some drug addict, from what I was hearing from the neighbors that were filming the whole situation, right? They were saying, you know, some stuff about her. And these two cops, they were two Edomites, one male, one female, and they basically put him in cuffs, were slamming him to the ground. He's trying to tell him, like, hey, I'm not resisting arrest. You know, I just had surgery on my hand. Can you take it easy? And they were just losing their damn marbles. You know, if that dude didn't have these neighbors filming and watching, you know, they probably would have put that dude to death. And
They would
this
have.
guy's calling because his baby mama's, you know, not following court orders and basically kidnapping the daughter. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Jake is fed up with Esau shit, man.
Exactly.
So
Exactly,
yeah,
man.
hey,
And
it was.
Hello? Yo.
Jake is fed up with his bully.
You froze up a little bit, Elder.
I said no. Esau been bullying Jake for long. Then he gets mad when Jake is fed up with his bully.
Yeah, then
Start
Jake
to
beat his
stand up to him.
ass.
Yeah.
Shit, actually, it was a dad just recently. This one Edomite was calling his kids nigga, nigga, nigga. He beat him to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, the scriptures, you know, I'll get that real quick. Who shall rouse them up?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Jake beat the Edomite to death.
Yeah, Jake beat that dude to death, man. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
Jake's
he hit
on
him with a one-hitter quarter, but he fucked him up.
right. Yeah, Jake is on edge, man. They tired of that racial bullshit with you damn devils, man.
Ah. This is Genesis 49:8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Which that's basically what that Jake did. All right,
Yeah.
put this man to death, man. He had, it was enough was enough, man. He said, I don't care anymore.
What's that old saying? I'm gonna knock your lights out. He knocked his lights out, man. He put his candle out, man.
Bring it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you remember? I don't know if you remember the story. This years ago, Lahab. This I forgot what the Jake did. He worked at a factory or something. I forget where, but he was going through all types of racial shit with these damn devils. Then he just came up and killed a lot, killed all. He went to work and killed their ass, and then he killed himself. And then that was on the news for a day probably, and they swept it on the rug. But they don't want Jake to get the idea to raise up against his devil.
Exactly.
Well, that's the reason why they'll try to, with most of these movies that are based on Jake, or they'll try to put like if it's the uprising that comes out of Jake, they're gonna put it out. Like they did that with Spartacus, they did that with Birth of a Nation. And they kind of tried to do that little mixed thing with the Planet of the Apes to make it seem like we need Esau because we already know Planet of the Apes is really Planet of the Jakes. But that's not gonna happen, you know. Although the weapons that's gonna happen in 2/3 because they're gonna get carnal, man. But ultimately, Jacob is gonna rise up. Even these 2/3, you know, to a percentage, they're gonna be getting an Esau ass too because they got weaponry. You know, and the Lord's gonna be maneuvering the battle, man. You know,
Yep.
it's not gonna go how Esau thinks it's gonna go.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got a little more. It says he. Salaki, where was I at? Here we go. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? And really, it's ultimately Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay, hey, the Lord is gonna rouse up Judah, and we're seeing it,
That's it, man.
you know, by the Lord using, you know, Esau, you know, the black woman, you know, different, you know, things to make them, you know, angry. All right, and but the main, you know, figure that's gonna, you know, get Judah, you know, stirred up, or is stirring up Judah, you know, to that warrior spirit is Esau, man, because they keep poking the line, man. You know. All right, but hey, it's not even just, you know, Esau. Yeah, like I said, you got the black woman. Hey, because every time I'm on the web, bro, the black woman is just constantly down in the so-called black man. Like it's nonstop. It's not even funny anymore, bro. Like it's like, God damn, bro, what the like? Does the scripture say she's your enemy? You know, and that what is that? Micah 7:10. You know, like it doesn't matter what you do. Hey, you can have a night. You can have a you know, solid job. You know, got great hygiene. You're in shape, and that chick will somehow you know, point something out and be like, well, I don't like it because of this. I
Oh
don't like
yeah,
it
that's
because of
why.
that.
Yeah, man, that's why for you so-called uh, uh, so-called Negro men, which are from Tribe Judah, you waste your time trimming your weight. These people are just haters. Period, man.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So it's just wild. And then, you know, you got the other nations too. Okay, even the other tribes. You know,
Yeah,
so it's just getting to that breaking point.
that's
You
it.
know, enough's enough, and really the Lord is, you know, starting with Judah first. He was to say, he shall raise the tents of Judah, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, starting with Judah on down, all right, to the, you know, the other tribes, you know, to Ephraim, so on and so forth. You're starting to see the prophets, you know, coming back up, and then even in the carnal sense too. You know, you're seeing a lot of videos of all the tribes, all right, you know, starting to, you know, get in that spirit of rising up. They're tired of this shit, bro.
Mhm.
Because this oppression is just too fucking much.
That's it, man. Hey, man. Yeah, I know you had a brother in Cleveland. I went out there and visited him. He was, you know, we was out and about. He's being nice to so-called white people. I like, bro, you can do that all day, but as for me, I don't give a fuck about making them comfortable. Fuck them.
Yep.
Actually, it's funny because it was this movie with. Since you said it, it just made me think about this movie that just recently came out, probably either sometime this year or last year, like The Magic Negro or something with David Allen Greer in it. And basically, all the Jakes had spiritual power or whatever, and then of course they had a nigga woman on top. But the whole idea was basically they were given this power so they could be nicer to Esau. They were using because they were supposedly supposed to keep Jakes alive. But that's stupid as hell. They powers weren't working. They should have been using their powers to take over because shit, Jake was
Exactly.
still getting jacked up or shot up or wrongfully in prison. And they was like they were trying to nudge this. Yeah, we use our powers to. Yeah, you can't make the so-called white man feel insecure about how he is because then he gets mad when he feels like this. Then he wants to go do something and he'll mess up a Jake. But clear it is, hey man, you can't watch like the elder quoted, man. Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love, man? None of that is working, man. All right. At the end of the day, when Esau sees you as a pants sagging nigga, he still sees you as something he created that he can control. He still sees you as something that's not over him, or this nigga that's balling in the world. You know, he's a CEO. If there is such a thing as a Jake being a CEO, Jake with enough money or whatever, he still sees like, dude, I can take all your money and finances. The fake Jews, they can take all your finances and freeze your accounts, man. You know, or they
Yep.
can make your company go belly up. They can buy you out. They can do all types of stuff, like Yahweh Shai said, man. All right, set up not for yourself treasures on earth, man. There's nothing that you can do that is given on this earth that's gonna make you better than this devil or make him respect you because he's the devil, man. You're here to
Exactly.
serve him.
Yeah, you don't even have to look and dress like uh, these typical so-called Negroes. He gonna look at you the same way regardless. So again, why trim your way?
Hey, we
Even
always
though I
talk.
ain't looking like, yeah, huh? What you say,
Salak,
Nazar?
yeah. I thought you were finished, Salak, yeah.
No, you good.
I was gonna mention, like, we always talk about it. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's
Yeah,
like the scripture that's in the Gospels that Yahweh Shai said. Basically, John, he didn't come, eating or drinking, and they said he had a devil. But
hmm
the Son of Man comes eating and drinking, and he has a devil. Well, they say he has a devil. You know,
yeah,
it doesn't matter what you do. Esau just don't like you. Hey, the scriptures say, what is that in the Genesis? I think was it the 27th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. That he wants to kill us.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah. Genesis
Yeah,
I,
oh yeah,
27.
yeah, yeah. The days of mourning my father are at hand. Then when I slay my brother Jacob.
Yep.
mhm.
So he still got that in his spirit, man. These Edomites, it's embedded in them, Hey, because we bring this out a lot in this Sirach 33. It said good is set against evil. Ultimately, it's a clash, all right, between two different sides, the left hand and the right hand. So
Yeah, and you
it's
know, yeah,
inevitable. It's like it was it the Matrix, the third one. What do you say? It's
yeah,
he talked about Agent Smith talked about the inevitability.
yeah.
It's bound to happen.
That's it, man. And yeah, man. You know, I realized because I don't say none of these devils just by you not talking to them and staying to yourself. They know already that you don't like them.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because today was the first day of my kids going back to school and all that, right? And I worked in the morning, and they had a half day, so I went to go pick them up with my woman, right? And it's crazy, like they had, they got some other Jakes there, right? And they're just
Mhm.
like some low life Jakes for the most part. I mean, they got a couple of other tribes that are more respectable, so to speak. But there's a few of them that are just very low, on a very low vibration. They were all nice to them, and mind you, these guys got do rags on, pants sagging, jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Just looking grimy as fuck. Then my woman and myself, pull up. And, we're dressed pretty, well, and it was crazy. Their whole countenance changed, man. Their face, wasn't happy. They were serious around us, and that's because they know we don't like them, and they know we have a whole different vibration,
That's it.
than the rest of these Jakes. So we're not sitting there trying to, hee ha ha with them, and give high fives and try to stroke their ego. Now, I'm gonna curse you out because we've cursed them out, man, many of times, you know,
Yeah,
and they're just and then what it comes down to is our spirit is telling them we don't need you, and Esau loses
that's it.
his mind, man, when Jake is independent.
That's it. That's
I
it,
got a
man.
precept. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 49. It says, "Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. And when he cometh, they shall defend him that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth." Right. So the Most High is with somebody who's like that, man, because the Most High hates you people, man. He says that as much as lies in you, be ye peaceable with all men. So we had to travel a certain way. We don't go like just starting shit. Like, yeah, because my
Right.
father is right here. We the head, who you got to defend you. I got angels. Nah, hey man, it says tempt not the Most High, man. Tempt not the Lord Yahweh thy God. All right, but at the same time, the Most High he's not cool with these people, man. All right, he doesn't like these people. You know, he sees the things in the wickedness that they do on the surface and behind closed doors, man.
Hmm. Yeah, like you said, man, we ain't starting nothing, nobody. We just, do what we got to do, be in and out,
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I ain't got to deal with you devils. If I get some out of you, then yeah, I'll pull on that. But other than that, I ain't got to say shit to you.
And they're mad about that. You always bring that out
Yeah,
of the crowd.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
mad because they can't figure you out. You're a mystery. And
yep,
so, since you're a mystery, they don't know how to manipulate you. And how to,
yep.
in which that manipulation leads to control and power, you know.
That's it.
And when Esau doesn't have power, he loses his mind because he has that God complex. That they, in their spirit, since we're coming up against them, all right, whether we say stuff or not, that in their spirit, in their mind, it's how dare they? Who do they think they are? You know?
Right there.
Yeah, like motherfucker, man. I ain't got like shit.
I got
What reason do I have to say anything like you? It's like, come on, man. All the bullshit you've been doing, still doing.
kind of.
Oh,
Rapai,
you,
did you
you
have
got
something,
something? You
Salakia?
said you got
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
Pi?
yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
got it, brother.
Ezekiel 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and
Mm.
hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. So that thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So Esau, Edom, they have a perpetual hatred. That's a hatred that's never going to end. They're always going to feel this kind of way, type of way towards us. All right, you could be nice, you could be the most intelligent, loving person towards them. They still hate you. All right, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They just want to, the small hats want to use you until you die, and then the lower level Edomites, they just want to put you to death, man.
exactly. And
That's
this
it.
kind of ties. Oh, Salakia, did you have something to say, Salakia?
No, yeah. No, it's just testimony. Me and Taka Allah went to DC. And then when we came back from DC, we ate it's some restaurant. I forget the name of it. It's popular in Pennsylvania. It's in Pittsburgh, but they got other locations too. I think it was in West Virginia location. I forget the name of that. It pretty much like serve burgers with the French fries on the burger and stuff. But I think they started off in Pittsburgh. But we in there, man. He might waitress, put on the act at first. Then she seen that we weren't being nice to her back and then, but Taka Ali, he was talking with her because you know how he is about the Edomite one, you know. Uh, but me on the other hand, she was like, man, I don't entertain that shit, man. I know you being phony, man.
Right.
Huh.
And she realized that you seen the whole spirit change in that damn restaurant.
Yep.
Because like he's not too, you see, like we're not too ordinary jakes, man.
Mm-hmm. I got,
Yeah, they pick up on it,
I
man.
got, I got a, I got a precept.
Mhm.
To back up Rapaya and basically kind of like bring it back to the situation at hand with these prophecies with the World War III.
That's
See,
it.
with Esau, shedding our blood. All right, the scriptures talk about how he in Zechariah how he's for the affliction, basically meaning he's done inhumane things to us. All right, so on and so forth, right? The Lord has a controversy now for Zion, you know. All right, you know the Lord is you know he's pissed off, and this is why you're seeing the nations getting gathered, okay, into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is all right the so-called Middle East, you know, out there by Israel, Iran, Iraq, all right, so on and so forth, and he's going to judge these nations, you know, for us. Because they all, it talks about in Obadiah 1 and 15 that all the nations are going to get judgment, you know?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And the Lord is going to do, he's going to execute these things out there during World War III. But I got this in Isaiah 34 and 8. It says, "For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion." You see, the Lord has a controversy, man, for Zion, or a controversy of Zion. All right, he's gonna judge these people, man. They're gonna get their recompense.
That's
You
it.
know, they're gonna get paid back for the things they've done to us. Now I understand, you know, we all get it. You know, that the reason why we're in this predicament because we disobeyed the Lord. But like I said, the things that Esau does and has done, it's just over the top. Seriously, it's over the top.
Yeah.
You know, when you're when you're sitting there, back in the the hardcore slavery in the 17 and 1800s, you know, you're experimenting on Jake like he's Frankenstein. Okay, that's inhumane. You know, when you're chopping off our rods, that's inhumane. You know what I mean? Stomping out babies, that's inhumane. Use them as alligator bait. Come on, man. So on and so forth.
And then another
Yes.
thing too, going into that forward, he forwarded the affliction. A lot of you had certain slaves that slaves, that Edomite masters weren't so cruel, and that was pretty much their protection from other Edomites. So when post slavery is when it really got bad for all Jake, man, because that's when you had the KKK really come out into full. You had all these different types of bombings. It was a lot of madness that was going against Jake, a lot of calamity that Jake was going through, man, and a whole nother social debt system that was being set up, to destroy Jake as well, man.
Yeah, yeah. They say,
And,
Salaki, just real quick, reply. It says, or they say, these historians say that it was actually worse post-slavery. You know, because Jake was in this, debt. These Edomites were constantly, killing, basically pointing the finger at them. Especially if you lived in the South. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're the reason why our land's taken away now, our businesses, our comfort. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
right.
crazy, man.
Kind
He'll find some way to blame you Jakes at the end for everything.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 12. And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
Mm,
So the nation of Israel, we're the one people that have been the most mistreated out of the whole world of people, man, out of all the different nations. All right. And they still look down upon us to this very day. All these nations hate us, man. But
yeah,
Esau hates us. He has a special hatred for us, man. And
That's it.
he's our twin brother. He's an evil twin brother, but he's the one most closely related to us, man.
Yeah. Then it's right. It's shit. I remember the apostles did a lesson years ago. It's called "Perfect Your Hate Towards This Devil," man. So feel this shit. If you're in right now, you're gonna feel the same way about them, man, because
yep,
they're your enemies, man.
Oh yeah.
exactly. Hey, like you got it. It should be embedded in you, man. You know, you should really. That's why I'll say this, man. It's good to watch, these historical pieces of us being in slavery. It's good watching these documentaries of what's happening at the border. You know what I'm saying? It's good to watch these, different series, on the History Channel dealing with, slavery, dealing with how, let's say, how Gad got conquered. It's good to watch these things because it'll fucking piss you off straight up, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Goodbye,
see
Uncle
all these.
Tom.
Salaki, what'd you say?
I'm
Salaki.
sorry. It's Goodbye, Uncle Tom. It's on YouTube.
Yep. Hey, man,
Everybody,
Yeah.
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Con.
Yep.
It's good to watch what's going on, in the world. All right, to seeing what's happening to your people. Now we understand it's judgment. Hey, we do say fuck the 2/3. Hey, but that
Yeah.
shit gets you pissed off, man. After a while, man, seeing like even when I was telling you about that situation with the cops, man, with that one Jake, that shit kind of pissed me off, man. I'm like, bro, this dude's not even doing anything, and this dude was so weak, bro. This Edomite, he's sitting there trying to, basically, do like them type of judo throws and all that, and he couldn't even wrap his leg around the Jake properly. Couldn't even make him trip, and that was getting him pissed off that he couldn't make him fall. You know what I'm saying? But it was just bogus, man. Seeing that, it's like, damn, bro. I know Jake's a
Right.
fucking menace and shit with a lot of stuff, and Jake is a piece of shit. But damn, bro, Jake be real compliant, and you're still trying to, fuck him over. That
Yeah.
shit is
Why?
annoying as fuck, bro.
Right. Right. Why? Right. If he ain't resisting nothing, why are you doing that shit, man? Like, come on,
Man,
man.
that
We
shit.
ultimately
That
know
shit.
why.
It kind of
But
reminds me of this Slacky.
yeah, no, you got it.
Nah, because it reminded me of something because the brother he had told me about this old school that I used to go to, and I had this something like that had happened to me where basically I guess the schools were so into it so they wouldn't like if you didn't go to the school or if you weren't a parent picking up a kid you couldn't like come on the property. But I had went to the school or whatever, and I just wanted to see some of my old friends, and one of the I guess he was like a teacher or something like that. He came out. He didn't want me on the property, and I'm leaving. And this dude was trying to like. He was weak as hell. He was trying to like twist my arm or break it or some shit. I'm like, I kind of like shoved him. I'm like fucking like 13 or 14, man. It just goes to show you like Esau got a weird ass spirit, man. You know, like
Yeah.
even if you're complying, yeah.
Right. You see he leaving. Why are you still like? Come on, man. Yeah, man. It's the devil. Hey, man. Shit. I remember Monday. I think it was past Monday. Your dad picked me up from tropical. Tropical cafe, smoothie cafe.
Yeah.
I ate there. It was just a bunch of damn Edomites, and I know how I get, man. That hatred just burns inside me while around their ass, man. So I just toned them out. And like we said, these devils, they feel it. They know when Jake don't like them, man. Because I'm at the restaurant paying this damn Edomite chicken right next to me, and she's looking all in my face, like wondering what's wrong with this guy.
Hey, I got two precepts for you.
God.
Back you up. This is Proverbs 29 and 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked.
Yeah, so I go back to what you said. It's just good versus evil.
Yeah, helping. I was just gonna get that for you too. This is Sirach chapter 33, and where's it at? Right here. This is I'm gonna start you know what, Ark? I'm gonna start up above. This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 11. In much knowledge, the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse, talking about the nations. And it does say in Genesis 25 that there was two nations, okay, in thy womb, right? And what does it say? Two different manners of people.
Clean contrary.
Shall be
Yep.
separated from thy bowels.
So hey, Jacob and Esau. This is just straight up good against evil, as the elder said. I'm gonna keep reading. And this is all at the end of the day. This is the will of the Lord too.
Yeah, Lord
And
set
this
it
is
up
His
that way.
movie, His show.
Yep.
Yeah, he's it says a false balance of abomination to the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have both sides, man.
Con. It says, Sirach 33:12 now. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low and turned out their places. And hey, ultimately Jacob's going to get blessed, the seed line of Jacob, right? The Israelites. And then, these Edomites, they're the cursed nation. They're going to lose it all. All right. And it says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to them as liketh him best. The Lord, hey, set this up. Hey, it's like when you're a kid, right? You got your, action figures. You're like, okay, this guy's going to be on the good team. He's the villain. He's the hero. All right, they're going to clash. There's going to be a battle. You
Yeah,
got your whole squad. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, who wins? The good guys.
yeah.
They
And then
always lose.
it's fun. Yeah,
The
no. So
underdog.
it's funny. Yeah, what you just said, Natsaki. These people actually do that. Like you say, you got the good guys and villains. But for some reason, if the Lord does it, it's a problem.
Oh,
These people, man. That's why the Lord just gotta destroy them, bro. And just show them who's boss, man. Because these guys always got a problem, man, with what the Lord has set up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a problem. The hell with you people, man. I'm so fucking tired of people.
Just a bunch of hypocrites, man.
God. But it says,
It's like,
verse 14, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Mhm. So it's a complete opposition, man. It's not meant for us to get along with so-called white man with other heathen nations, man.
right.
I got two precepts. If you still got
So I
some more,
won't get
Johnny.
along. Like who in their right mind wants to get along with a fucking freakazoid and weirdo anyway?
Con.
Exactly.
That's the guy who popped 42 dogs to death, man.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
yeah. We did a lesson on that. You did a lesson right yesterday. Did a lesson with Murph yesterday on that. And you killed Murphy's Vex to
That shit
even hear
is
about that
vexed,
damn
man.
story. I'm saying Murph was Vex.
Con.
Yeah. Which right, that shit's wicked as hell, man. To do something like that, man. That's
I mean,
why
one,
animals want to get their revenge on you damn devils.
but it's funny, man. It's guys like that that'll have something like animal control and PETA and stuff like that,
Yeah.
or things to protect wildlife. Or this man, he will destroy the entire earth. He got pollution everywhere. He'll create something called Earth Day. Man, this guy's a fucking joke, man. He's a
Yeah.
goddamn clown,
Yeah,
and he's having fun with you people, man.
Hey, it's
that's
funny
it.
that you said that, Doc. We said that literally the same thing on Saturday when we were preaching at camp. We said the exact same thing. You know, like how you said, the guy who's using and abusing animals is working for PETA. Hey, the one that's a predator, right? A pedo predator is working at a school. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
All right.
That's it, man. Yeah, this nigga.
You know,
Hey, this that four. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Slack it.
I was gonna
Uh,
say, somebody that's stealing from the nations is working as what? Red Cross. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, man.
This
Fucking
motherfucker.
yeah, man. I want to add on to you, man. You got forest preserves around. This nigga got the nerve to have writings on his garbage can talking about some preserved forest, but yeah, he cutting down trees in that same forest preserve.
Nigga said feed the homeless and he got chains on garbage cans and shit. Man, this
Yeah,
man is the fucking devil, bro. This man is the goddamn devil, bro. And if you're not convinced otherwise, there's something definitely wrong with you. It's something you a can't get right, Junior, and the Most High ain't dealing with you either.
that's it, man.
But I got
Jake
this.
just
This is
like Jake just be willingly ignorant. And what's that saying? If not what, who, like what, if not what, where, and who is he? Because you
Yeah,
gonna have dumb, even though it's evident that this man's the devil, you gonna still have dumb idiots who won't deny it.
Con. This is the additions to Esther, the 16th chapter and the 10th verse. It says, "For Haman, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood, and far distant from our goodness, even as a stranger received of us." All right, has so far forth obtained the favor that we should show toward every nation, as that he was called our father and was continually honored of all the next person unto the king, but he, not bearing his great dignity, went about to deprive us of our kingdom and life, having by manifold and cunning deceit sought of us the destruction, as well of Mordecai, who saved our life and continually procured our good, as also of blameless Esther, partaker of our kingdom with their whole nation. Exactly, man. So this devil, he was trying to, hey, like it says, beware the beast man. He would not only destroy his home, but yours also, man. This
Woo.
man, he wants to take everything, man. All right, because like he was trying to take down our nation, but the whole time he was trying to he's trying to destroy us completely. We didn't even have a kingdom really. Our kingdom was basically under tribute, and under the heathen, under those Persians. But at the same time, he was trying to take over the Persian kingdom at the same time, man. This dude is the fucking
Mm-hmm.
devil.
Yeah,
Would thou not have left some gleaning grapes?
Right.
that's it. Yeah, since he like to strip every last crumb, the Lord gonna do that to his red ass.
Yep.
You'll vomit it up.
Yep.
I got another one.
Since you want to be the Grinch and steal the crumb even from the mouse, the Lord gonna do that to your red ass.
Huh.
Right.
Thou
Oh, you
thought to do
you
it, shall
got
be done
Lahab
unto thee.
Slaki. Yep.
Salaki, elder. Yeah, this is First Maccabees chapter 15, verse 32. So Antiochus, the king's friend, came to Jerusalem, and when he saw the glory of Simon and of the cupboard of gold and silver plate and his great attendants, he was astonished and told the king's message. Then answered Simon and said unto him, We have not taken other men's land, nor holding that which pertaineth to others, but the inheritance of our fathers, which our enemies had wrongfully in possession a certain time. Wherefore we, having opportunity, hold the inheritance of our fathers. And whereas thou demandest Joppa and Garzara, albeit they did great harm unto the people in our country, yet we will give 100 talents for them. Hereunto Antiochus answered him not a word, but returned in a rage to the king and made report unto him of these speeches, because he was hating. JK came up without the help of the heathen, man. The Most
Yep.
High was blessing us again, man. He's saying, hey, but if it can't, come down to this, we'll pay for it. He's like, the nerve of this nigga saying he gonna pay something. He about to take this from us by paying? The nerve, no, y'all supposed to be bowing us. They got all this shit, King. Let's go fuck them up right now. Hey man, the heathen are always gonna be against us because the Most High is gonna bless us to their face, man. But then you got
Yep.
Jake that want to go and give their talents unto the wicked, man. All right, and teach the wicked one thy ways, man. Instead of giving your spirit and your life and your power, that the Most High gave you back to Him and worship Him.
Exactly. Why? That's why Lord gonna destroy you, Jake's right along with your love of Esau.
Yep.
Exactly. Because really, let me get this real quick. Because it says in what was it, Zechariah, the 14th chapter? It talks about how let me get it real quick, Salaki brothers. I don't want to butcher it. This is Zechariah 14, and where's it at? Salaki, here we go. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." And that includes 2/3 of our own people, man. You
Yep.
know, because they're fighting against this this spiritual building that we're doing They're coming up against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So the Lord's going to deal with our people. Okay. First off, of course, he's going to deal with Esau. You know, these heathens. Hey, but yeah, these 2/3, they're included too. Just because they're Israelites doesn't mean they're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say what in Romans? All Israel is not of Israel, you know?
Yep.
So we
That's
like to
it.
bring it out. These people are really heathens, you know, 2/3 I'm speaking about right now. They're not even the real Israelites. They really, I mean, the scriptures talk about what a man thinketh, that's what he is, right? So if they want to be black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Brazilian, whatever they're into, that's what they are, man. That's how I see them. Hey,
Oh yeah,
you're a color. You,
that's it.
hey, you're a fucking Puerto Rican, okay? Cool. Yeah, you're Cherokee. Cool, man. You can be
You're,
that, bro.
you're a Mexican.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Like you.
my whole thing is that you can die being those things, man. Hey, the Lord ain't coming back to save, you know, colors and different, land masses. You know, He came back to save Israelites.
It's different. Yeah, exactly. Because you got stupid niggas call themselves two different Edomites, African American.
Through. Fucking, I'm a
People are
rich poor.
destroyed for lack of
You're a
knowledge,
fucking
bro.
idiot.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, right.
Hey,
Calling yourself a Puerto Rican is a goddamn scoff.
Yeah.
this shit, man. But
Now, what
I got a little more.
was the title? What was the original title for the lesson?
Basically just prophecies, kind of like an open forum.
Oh, okay.
But I got a little more, Akim. And that's Zechariah 14. I'll start at the top at 12. And this shall be the plague, talking about these missiles, wherewith the Lord Yahweh shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away with while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And this goes back to actually really with the part of the title. Okay, we're talking about how the U.S. is giving $20 billion, all right, to the state of Israel for what is that, for weaponry? You know, these things are going to get used, man. All this, technology that Esau has with these missiles and nukes and whatever, it's going to be used, man. And you people are going to suffer. You people are going to die terribly. That thermonuclear fire is not going to be a joke, bro.
Ooh, hey, let me get this for you, Baba Kasha. Psalms 58:8, as a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away.
Shit.
Damn, that is a cold cut, man.
Like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. So hey, the Lord's gonna melt 2/3, man. They want to choose Esau Edom over the power, the creator of heaven and earth and the sea and everything in it. You're gonna get melted with this damn devil, man. You're not
That's
a
it, man. That's it. No people sort. We know ultimately the reason why they do that, because they won't continue in their wickedness.
Right.
Because they know with the Lord, they can't do the shit they want to do, man. The wicked shit they want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a little lamb back on that. This is Job 20:26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Ooh, so all you that's on the shores of America, who the Lord don't beam up, and that nuclear missiles come, y'all gonna be destroyed. You toast. You're through. You in Dawai, God's voice, smoked.
Hey, and then another thing about that, it says shall go ill for him that is left in his tabernacle. What is that? It's talking about your body. Going to the same scriptures that the brothers brought out. That's how you know the Lord is going to still keep somebody's spirit in their body when you don't see barely anything there. You see bone and pieces of flesh cutting off of them, man. Just like
Oh,
with
you know
Sarah
what?
Connor, she turned into a
Oh
whole
yeah,
skeleton.
I'm finna bring that up. Go ahead, brother.
It's like it.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, she was a whole skeleton, but she was still shaking on the gate and screaming, man.
She's still alive. Yeah, Lord,
She was still
that
alive.
spirit was still in that. That spirit was still in that damn flesh, that body. She's feeling all that shit, man.
Yeah. It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of a living power, you know. Hebrews
Yeah, then
10:31.
the director, what's his name? James Cameron.
Yeah, James Cameron.
He
Yep.
said the Lord gave him that vision. He put in that movie, man. So the Lord wanted him to put down that movie to give you a visual
Oh
of
yeah.
Zechariah 14:12.
Oh, here's a little more on it. This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Woo.
and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of
Yeah,
hosts.
yes. So all you proud people, you gonna be bathed in that nuclear fire. And I understand why the Lord hates a prideful person, man. I get it.
Yeah.
That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Wasteland.
Yep.
Wasteland. Keep reading on.
Wasteland.
Verse 2, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and
Right
ye
there.
shall go forth and grow up as the calves of the stall. And
And
ye,
as this place gets destroyed, the Lord is going to save his elect from the
yep,
four winds, as the scriptures say in the book of Matthew. You know, we're going to be good while our enemies, suffer. And can you read one more verse, verse 3,
yeah,
Baba Kusha?
Con, Malachi 4:3, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they
Yep.
shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
And that's what's coming. All right. When we get power, all right, the Lord's going to grant us these things. It's not going to look. It's not going to just be okay. America gets nuked. All right, different places in the world get nuked, and it's over with. There's still more to the story, and that's when we're in rulership and you heathens are in slavery, and we're going to beat the living shit out of you basically.
With a
All
rod
right.
of iron.
Yep. Revelation 2 comes into place. Break that down, vocab.
Yeah, you gonna have think tanks to try and come up with some bullshit.
Exactly. Hey, like how what did Apostle Tahar say to that Christian woman way back in the day? I hope to see you in heaven. Oh, and you will. You're just not
Oh,
gonna like your role.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I remember exactly what he said, man. That shit was funny. She got cut so bad, bro. She like, I gotta go. Then pops out like, yeah, I know you gotta go. And then she was like, man, I hope I see you in heaven. He was like, well, your dream gonna come true. I'm gonna have that whip. This shit is man. Man, that was an excellent video. You know, it's very edifying too, man.
Right, a classic.
Yeah. You brothers got anything else?
Hey, pray without ceasing.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm good, brothers. I
Watch
don't
and
got
pray.
anything else.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone who love and taught us the truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Baba
Come on,
Ball.
Yasharala.
Shalom. Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
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 Judah.